Hi, Geo Gypsy here with Flat Bob at my first RTR. That's Tramp Rendezvous in Quartzsite, Arizona.
I like the movie because it's real, and for the longest time, you mentioned Swanky, you were talking about the homelessness stuff. Everybody says, oh, so you made yourself homeless. Not just with the movie, putting it in the public eye, where people now look at me and go, oh, you're one of those nomads.
That's all I can do right now, so I think what I'm going to do now is go over to the RTR. It's Tramp Rendezvous. Alright, we are coming up to Central. Also, State Route 95, and I'm going to make a left and go north a few blocks. Come on, you see that cool car? Very cool car. Alright, here we go. It's a city park, so you'd think that they would be pretty good marked. And here it is, Center Street. Alright, we'll see. There's a person over here wearing yellow. Big rig parking. Alright, am I considered a big rig? I might be. Morning, it's still morning. Am I a big rig?
Say what?
Am I a big rig? I can back in over there.
Yeah, because a schoolie just left, so
Cool.
your timing is perfect.
Perfect. I wasn't sure. Great. Thank you. I will.
You are very welcome.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Well, we're here. Nice looking schoolie. Party colors. I guess I'm about to wander in and figure this whole thing out. I can hear Bob Wells talking over here. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get there in time to actually see him or not. So here we are on the ball field. And there's Bob up there talking. Talking about the No Man Land movie.
And so, but it was so real. It was, and I talked about this last night, so this is probably a repeat. It was a magical experience that, as she was talking about her dead husband, Bo, her dead husband's name is Bo, I'll always remember that, Vernon Bo, and about her times and with him and at Empire, and it was so real that I was we time traveled in time and space to then, and I lived it. And so, for me, that it was the incredible quality of her acting made it easy, is what I guess I'm used many, many words to say. So that was really what I came away with. Storytelling is, why do we love movie stars? We do. I do. I read gossip about movie stars, and storytelling is the oldest. That really is the oldest human experience. In fact, a lot of anthropologists will tell you what really separates us from all the other animals, even all the other branches of Homo sapiens, not Homo sapiens, but hominids, is storytelling. That's why we outlived them all. We told stories, and in stories we created community, and in stories we created history. We didn't write it down, but we told the stories and listened in it, and the story became the life, and it became the culture. And so that's why we adore storytellers so much, and these were master storytellers. It was incredible to watch these stories come to life right in front of us.
One of the surprises that I had coming onto what they call the set, what we call the movie RTR, is that the two professional actors, which was David Strathairn and Frances McDormand, stayed in character even when they weren't on camera. And I think that's telling about how to the core they went to for these parts.
At the premiere in September of 2019, I think it was. We went to the Rose Bowl.
Be
One of the
swanky.
producers came up to me and he says, you know, this movie's going to be shown forever, and it's going to be a memorial to people. And then I think how ironic it is that since the movie came out, Paul died. Donnie Miller, who was the guitar player at the yacht club, he died. Melissa, the person that played Fern's sister in the movie, she's died. 2 or 3 of the beloved dogs that were in the movie have all passed away. And it's going to be a memorial and a tribute to all of those people and others who are going to pass away within the next 10 or 15 years. Now I kind of love it for that. You have to say you love death, I guess, if you're going to die in a movie.
All right, we got time for one more question, but before everybody leaves today, you know, when the RTR started, it was just friends camping and acquaintances camping out in the BLM land, and it cost nothing. And nowadays, there's obviously some costs involved in the RTR. So we do have some donation buckets around here. We've only got about 24 hours left of the official RTR, but bringing in things like the movie that you guys enjoyed last night, that costs money. The stage, the sound, even the chalk lines, there's a lot of cost involved. So please, if you're able to, we have donation buckets right at the front of the stage, at the entrances and exits. They're shaped like little wheels. You can even go online and donate with Venmo or PayPal. But we want to keep bringing things like the movie back to the RTR and hopefully one day be camping together again. But it does take money. So please, if you're able to give something, please do that before you leave today. All right, last question. And thank you to the 3 people who clapped.
Hi there. Swanky, I want to say I'm glad that you were able to join us. I know that was kind of rough for you this year to be able to make it. Can you hear me? Okay. So, I've been a nomad for about 6 years, and I did it by choice because I just got tired of life and got in my 4Runner and I took off, and then I did the trials and tribulations of getting in the van and learning how to poop in a bucket and all that other stuff that we talk about. I like the movie because it's real, and for the longest time, you mentioned Swanky, we were talking about the homelessness stuff. Everybody says, oh, so you made yourself homeless. And it's so difficult to explain it, but I want to thank each and every one of you for your work in the community, every one of you. Because not just with the movie, putting it in the public eye, where people now look at me and go, oh, you're one of those nomads. But you, Bob, you, Sue Ann, all of the volunteers, all the YouTube and the movie, now people look at me and don't give me that speech. They're like, oh, you're a nomad, and they get it. Thanks.
Thank you, everybody, for being here and for the great questions. So at 12:30, we will have a meet and greet with Bob. Give him a little bit of time to get to his station at third base. And then at 2 o'clock, Bobby, what do we have going at 2? Oh, budgets and expenses of the nomadic lifestyle. And Brian, Adventure Van Man Brian is going to be doing that.
And everybody comes in here and signs it. Right? And then at the end of the RTR, which I presume will be after tomorrow, guess what? It gets burned. That's wonderful. Loving it. I asked Bob Wells where he was 46 years ago when I hit the road living in a Vega hatchback. Thanks for joining me at my first, but not last, RTR. I met many interesting people. Please subscribe, like, and share.